Good morning, collective. I'm here for another reading. Um, okay. So I'm going to just get straight into it. Um, okay. This morning, when I was on my walk, I was I was on the footbridge and looking over into the river, and there's two coots. Obviously, one was male, one female, and anyway, the female's just like, she's just swimming around doing her thing, duck diving and that sort of stuff. And then the male spotted her, right? And then he's gone up to get her, and it was like he couldn't, he could only get like so close, um, so she had like it was like an invisible boundary as to where he could get to, and he kept going around and she's just swimming around doing her own thing, like ignoring him, and he kept kind of get into her space, but it was like about 2 meters around diameter around her, and he kept just trying to swim and get into her space, like try to get to her, and she's just doing her own thing. But so the message I got here is that somebody is trying to get into somebody's space here. It's like they're trying to, get into your auric field, and they can't penetrate it. Like, there's just like this invisible barrier around the collective, and whoever this masculine, it's a masculine energy, is trying to get to the feminine, and he can't get past that invisible barrier. So the collective have got their boundaries up pretty strong, right? And it was really interesting to see that this morning, and be able to relay that to you. Very, 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 very strong boundaries we have, the collective. Okay, so let's do a reading on this. I'm just going to move my incense because it's a little bit strong. I'll put that over here. So, Holy Spirit, what do we got? Okay, I'm going to pull on the ancestry today. Let me see. Ancestor spirits, like if you've seen my reading yesterday and heard the story about the kangaroos, that was in my reading, was just incredibly awesome. I feel like the collective have stepped up a notch. You know what I mean? In their spiritual growth. I think we all have. So now we're being open channel, right? Being that open channel to be able to tap in and share the messages, okay, from spirit. Treat your body well, and this is another thing, for me, yes, I've been upping my physical practice in looking after my physical self. The collective have been told to make sure that you're getting up, like in the morning, and you're doing your stretches and looking after your body. Do your yoga or whatever it is you do. Just make sure that you're following through and doing those self-love practices as ritual. Okay, thank you, Spirit. I just need to cleanse my hands here with oil. So I'm just oiling my hands up with some frankincense and myrrh. This is what I have here. Frankincense and myrrh I am putting on my hands and on the cards. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you for our guidance. What guidance do we need for today, moving forward? Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, Holy Spirit Guides, Holy Jesus, Holy Angels, fairies and good goblins. Yeah. Be thankful. Gratitude, appreciation and harmony. So yes, like on this full moon, the full moon is always about giving gratitude for those that have passed, those that are with us, the blessings that we receive in our time. We give thanks and we give gratitude, and then we will be blessed with more abundance of whatever that abundance is for you. Doesn't necessarily mean like financial, but it does mean that it also but it can be abundance of love, or abundance of life essence, abundance of anything really, like flowers, sunshine, abundance of love in general, not necessarily, like love interests, like personal. It can be, like the platonic energies around us, abundance of support, friendships, all those things. Being gracious and thankful for everything that we have brings more abundance. Nobody's going to keep giving to somebody who's not thankful, isn't that right? Like if somebody is always in lack and thinking, well, everything they get, they just think they want more. More is, God's not going to keep giving when you're not grateful for what you already got, and that's including the physical self, because we're talking about, like looking after the body and doing the exercises and like eating right, just looking after the body in general, because that's giving thanks to what what God has provided for us, and that's our own physical vessel. Get into nature, coexist, gather and limit waste, and that comes down to gratitude as well, right? So going out into nature and being thankful for what God has given us is and limiting the waste. So if you're grateful, you tend to not waste so much, because you have gratitude for every little tiny thing that you get, and when you have that, then you limit your wasteful behaviours, because if easy come easy go, right? Like, so if you keep getting things too easily, and then not and just taking it for granted, and not giving gratitude for whatever it is, then like that will create more waste. So you tend to, like if you're given a huge big bowl of something, right? You only eat half and chuck the rest of it in the bin. You could actually then share that, what's left over, with someone else, or a pet, or use it as compost, or you know what I mean? That's like limiting the waste. Too much of anything creates like a state of lost the word. Like of taking things for granted creates a state of waste. When you take things for granted, you're more inclined just to dump it in the corner and forget about it. You know what I mean? Because you'll get some more. You know what I'm saying? So get into nature. So we've got being thankful and getting into nature. Remember who you are. We have culture, resilience, and beliefs. Remembering who we are. And when we remember who we are, oh wow, I'm getting tingly all over. When we remember who we are, and like when we remember who our ancestors are, and we give thanks to them, like she has got like the spirit of the bear behind her. That's strength, right? Yeah, that bear's regal as. That bringing this person here strength, like having that strong somebody who's got very, very strong ancestors behind them. I know I have. Very, very strong and powerful and regal and, dignified ancestry. And if you're not valuing that connection, then, you can be left and abandoned if you're left and abandoned by your ancestors, then, things tend to go wrong. You're not protected. Because if you're not giving gratitude for those that have passed, because this is the thing, people just think, oh, the person's passed and gone and done. They're not. They are still there. And, like if they're not being remembered and, like being, like if they're not grateful for those past, then, they will cease to protect you and probably go somewhere else, you know what I mean? Because, like along with God and Jesus, strong ancestry connection there, if we don't give gratitude, like for Jesus, like he died on the cross and showed his, like that's what it was about, right? Him, like suffering so that the people could see how to forgive and, move on and not, take vengeance. Because he knows he knew so that was like like Jesus was trying to show us that there's like eternity, like there's life after death. This is just the vessel we have now. The resurrection in the spirit is still there for everyone. Some get caught in that void in purgatory when they have not forgiven themselves and not asked God to forgive. And they get caught in that space between, between lives. There was a spirit that said to me this morning that it was scary where they were because they hadn't been able to forgive themselves or ask God for forgiveness so that they could move on. And they're stuck in this place, right? So if somebody's passed over with, things that they haven't healed from, or they're guilty of something that they haven't asked for forgiveness for. They get stuck in that limbo space. Remember who you are. Remember who you are, and that's remembering our ancestry. They're looking at us right now. They're watching everything. They're watching what we're going to do, how we treat others, how we give gratitude. Respect. Blues, healing. Enjoy music. Now, there we go. Now, this is a way of instrument, sound, and tone. This is frequencies, and we can use frequencies to tap in and with our ancestors, because they are vibing at a frequency. So if you can meet the frequency of those high frequency energies of the past, those high frequency energies in the spirit, you know, like Jesus was a 33 ascended master. So if you can match the frequency of those high ascended masters, that's when we connect, because we meet them at that sound, you know, that frequency, the high vibrational, that keeps us up and full of energy and life and appreciation and gratitude, keeps us high vibration. And so music is very, very good to tap in and you know, flow with and meet those high vibrational ascended masters. We can meet them in the spiritual realm if we're high vibing on that high frequency, you know. And we get there also with this giving gratitude. And we can find in nature. The spirit said to me this morning, they were in the trees where I was at the time. They are all around us. And so, because the trees and the forest and the bush and nature is all conduit for the spirit, as are animals, you know. Spirit can, you know, like they move between the animals and the trees and, you know, nature in general, the water, the frequencies move within all those elements, and in fire, water, air, they move between all those elements, embodying those elements. Yeah. Notice the signs, investigate symbols, nature spirits. This is what I was saying. See, this is the movement between the elements. The spirit moves, earth, you know, like water, air, nature. And it all overlaps, you know, like, this is giving me like, you know, like when you go into a deep meditation and everything overlaps, you know, like it becomes, everything becomes everything else, like how this imagery here is overlapping from the earth to the air. It's all one, you know, like they all, everything overlaps and goes between everything else. And this is what, you know, it's like becoming the breeze, you know, or becoming the water, your fluid, where, you know, you get so high vibrational that all the atoms within the body, all the part, you know, like when you become high vibrational, and using breathing, breath work as well, in meditations, and you know, like however you you relate to this, to music, right, by frequencies, it sort of like opens up all the spaces between all the atoms within mass, you know, like within matter, and so they begin to overlap. So you're overlapping with everything, you know, like around you, everything that is matter. When you get to that high frequency, you vibrate, and it opens everything up within the physical matter of the self, and you become everything else around you as well, right? Like this overlaps, you know, see how the colours, you know, like this is all one matter, right? But we've got these two earthed in the ground, and then this one up in the air. So but it's all part of the one, you see? And so, like, the vibration that you are frequencing at, is that how you say it? Vibing at, you know, the frequency that we're vibing at also affects the people around us, right? So, because we're actually overlapping, and this is what people don't realize, that the space between us is what connects us. That's you know. You know, like the antimatter is part of us. So we're overlapping we can overlapping each other, right? Okay. So let's pull some more cards and see what our messages are today. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Yeah, but this is the thing, right? Those that are on a lower frequency, they become more dense, right? And when I was talking about the two coots on the water, and the masculine energy could not get into the energy field of the frequency of the feminine energy coot, right? So because his energy or his frequency was too dense, so he couldn't actually, you know, like make that connection, that crossover, because he's not frequencing at the right level to be able to open it up and become within the energy field of the feminine. So because his energy is tight, you know, right, and not, it's vibration low, right? It's not, it's boom, 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 low frequency, so it becomes tight, right? So his frequency is not able to get between the energy of the feminine, you see, because it's tight, it's not opening up to be able to come within any distance of the feminine's frequency, you know what I mean, energy field. So because he, you know, it's like that. So he couldn't get to, you know what I mean? Yeah, I think I made my point. Yeah. So this is where the energies are right now. So the feminine energy is vibing high and, you know, buzzing, and is open, but the energy field is like way outside of themselves, right? But that masculine cannot penetrate that energy. And we've got a lie here with the Ace of Swords. We've got the Six of Pentacles in reverse, so there's an imbalance in financials. We've got the Three of Pentacles because there's a third party involved. There's a third party and somebody's under judgment. Six of Cups in reverse. Family in reverse. Okay. Okay, being thankful, gratitude, appreciation and harmony. What have we got here, Spirit? What messages have you got for us? What messages do we need to know? Being thankful. What advice? The Two of Wands and the Ace of Swords. Now the Ace of Swords just flipped. So being thankful, that is, you know, like making a decision to actually make changes in one's life. This is a decision. This is giving me somebody, this is somebody going, you know, like starting a journey here. They've made the decision to take the next step. And the next step, so this is the two. It's gone from the one to the Two of Wands. This is a decision being made. And this person's got their bag on their hip, see? And they've got their walking stick and they're getting ready to move out. They're getting ready to move forward. Move forward on a journey. Somebody's making some changes here. And we've got the Ace of Swords, truth. It might be because they've come and found some truth. We have the Star at the bottom of the deck. They are, yeah, untempered. What is the Ace of Swords here, Spirit? What is this truth? What is this truth? What is the truth? What is this truth? Three of Cups. That we're all connected. Again, this is giving me this. The threes. The Three of Cups. And these connecting energies. That we're all connected. The connecting energies that we are vibing at. This could also be a third party. There could be a truth coming out about a third party. And there is somebody on the outer here. This is almost like somebody's about to dance out of the picture here with this Three of Cups. So this could also be, you know, like community coming together and working together. But that's not it here. Here I'm getting like these two vibrations, they're working closer together and they are vibrating at the same frequency, whilst this one is about to vibe out of the picture altogether. This is like a third party leaving the picture because their frequency is not vibing with, and this is why somebody's made a decision here, because they've seen this truth. Somebody's vibing out of the picture. We have a Queen of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Ace of Cups in reverse. So, yeah, because there's no love there. Yeah, somebody's like vibing like dense, you know. Get into nature. So we're being guided to get into nature to keep that frequency up. Holy Spirit. Who's this Three of Cups? Getting into nature. Now we have the Three of Wands. So we've got 3, 3. Again, 3. The Three of Wands. That's waiting for ships to come in. Looking to the future. You know, like what's, you know. Again, this can be the community. Well, this is somebody waiting for ships to come in. This could be somebody actually walking away from the community, leaving others behind. Like one leaving the community behind. And that's the other thing that I'm getting from that, is because this person doesn't vibrate at the same frequency as these others in the community, they're looking to the future and walking away, you know, like, and they're going into nature and picking up the frequencies in nature to get their vibration closer with the ancestors. Yeah, so they're walking away from the mass, that energy that cannot, right? Because they are vibrating too low. So this person going out and leaving the community, they're going out on their own to be out there. Remember who you are. So this is culture, and you know, like tapping into nature. Brings us closer to the ancestors because they vibe at that same frequency. They're tapping into the ancestry here. We have a King of Pentacles. This could be a King of Pentacles here. And we have the Lovers in reverse. And again, there's the 3 energies on this card, and one stepping outside of the 3. So this is like somebody stepping away from their community, away from their family, away from whatever this group is. Somebody's stepping out of it. This could be a King of Pentacles. He's standing alone. He's standing solid, firm, independent. You know, like, because the King of Pentacles is grounded, right? Like, in the earth, like grounded, solid foundation, solid energy. They know who they are. This is also giving me, and we've got the Fool here, so this is a new beginning. So this King of Pentacles is giving me the solid energy, like he's planted in the earth here, and he is projecting the energy out, and that is creating that energy field around this person. This is the person that, you know, like they can't be shifted. This is like having a faith that cannot be penetrated by dark energies, because they're too solid, right? They're too, this is the opposite way around, you know, like, because I'm giving that example of that dense energy. So this, yeah, okay, so we're going both ways here, right? So we have an energy here that is trying to get into the feminine energy that's vibrating too high frequency, right? But because this energy is too heavy, it can't get in. But this is also this frequency here, this feminine energy, is solid in their foundations, in their frequency, in their high vibing faith, like that they also are not able to be penetrated. You see what I mean? It kind of goes both ways. So it's like a, north-south, or, you know, like having north-north trying to come together, but they're not going to, or south-south trying to come together and they're not going to. But, yeah. So this is somebody standing firm in their beliefs, like, this is going into nature, getting that solid foundation, that solid spiritual connection to the ancestry and those that knowledge of connection with the higher self, their ancestry. Stepping away from third-party situations. Because we've got the lovers here as a 6 is balance, right? This is in reverse. The lovers. So there's no match. This King of Pentacles is standing alone, grounding themselves. Being grounded in nature. There's the partnership right there. We have a Fool who's going out. Yeah, again, there's the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. You know, that's the community in the upright. This is working within a group, but this is in reverse. So somebody's actually going out on their own. There's a Fool. For a new beginning. Remember who you are. It says, and this is this bear. You know, bears are solitary, right? They don't hang around in groups. The Hermit, solitary. And it's a number 9. It's like, the number 9 is sort of like the end of a journey, and we've seen the Fool there, moving into a new beginning, right? We have the High Priestess. High Priestess at the bottom of the deck, that's balanced. You know, that's a number 2. And then again, we've got the 3 of Swords in reverse. They're not broken. And the 3, again, the 3, right, but in reverse. So the 3s keep coming out in reverse. So this is becoming the High Priestess and solitary as the Hermit. This is sort of like the you know, like number 9 is like the end of a journey. You know, that's that, the end of that cycle. They've elevated to that highest degree within that cycle. Remembering who you are and where they get that. We have a 10. Somebody's going through a tower because of this. Somebody's going through a tower because of the elevation of the collective. We have the 6 of Cups. This could be family or somebody from the past. All right. The Moon is sticking itself out. Somebody's, yeah, something going on. Oh, and there's the Devil hiding in the background. So we've got the Devil and the Moon hiding in the background, right? That's this other energy that can't get into the energy of the collective here because they're in Hermit. They cannot be penetrated. Hermit. A Hermit. Yeah, they can't be shifted. A Hermit. Somebody's lurking around out there. That's that Moon Devil energy. Somebody's, yeah. What have we got here? Ace of Cups. There's love. Ah, so there could be a love interest. Oh, but there's a 5 of Cups at the bottom of the deck, right? This could be a divorce. The World in reverse. It's not over. Or somebody doesn't want something to be over here. They're in the 5 of Cups. They're in regret. Now let's see what's fallen on the floor. We have a Queen of Cups as under judgment. Hermit, could be a Virgo. Queen of Cups is under judgment. Just remember who you are with the bear and this, she just keeps standing out to me, this energy here. This is giving me the collective. Look at her. There's definitely a strong boundary there in her energy. Her frequency is so high, and she's not, there's no giving in there. Like, I mean, you're not going to try and penetrate the energy of a bear, right? And look at the bear's face. That is one regal, strong character, and she's holding that strength, the strength of character. Culture, resilience, and beliefs. That resilience, you know, like that, you know, that earning the stripes and, you know, earning your position. She is one, I was going to say, you know, one strong motherfucker, but I don't like to use that language. But, you know, that's what I'm getting. It's like she's impenetrable. It's like not being able to be swayed away from your spiritual strength, faith, beliefs, and this has got beliefs here, resilience to hold that faith, you know what I mean? And not be able to be penetrated by dark energies. Like, no one can shift that energy. No one can influence it. You know, nobody can deceive the collective because their energy is staunch, right? It's not going to be easily penetrated by some deceptive energy that just wants to fuck around. Yeah, and somebody is in the Five of Cups over this because they don't want to end the relationship of some sort. It doesn't mean it's an actual like marriage relationship or anything like that. This can be just like a platonic energy as well. But I'm getting like lots of different energies, like, you know, it could be family, it could be a lover, it could be a marriage situation, whatever it is. The collective here is completely independent here, standing alone in their own energy, in their own right, in their own belief system, in their own faith. And they cannot be swayed to lower their vibration. And somebody's under judgment for trying to do that. But I'm also getting like this is like Dharma as well, you know, this is judgment for this person holding that strength, holding that power, that staunch energy of not being able to corrupt, is what I'm getting. Not being able to corrupt the collective energy. And this is being judged. And so now we've got enjoy music, we've got instrument sound and tone. So now it's like the collective are being guided to just enjoy themselves, keep the vibration high, share the energy and expand the energy with music and tone and frequency. Like, expand that energy, right? Expand that into the rest of the world. That staunch, powerful, you know, impenetrable energy that cannot be corrupted. It's pure energy. That's Christ consciousness energy. Christ consciousness energy, God's energy. Pure, clean, staunch, uncorruptible energy. Cannot be lowered. And so we've been guided to expand that energy. So like when you when you're doing your meditation, or like expanding your frequency, and with music and tone, right? This is what we're doing: dance, music, tone. We are stretching out that energy out into the higher realms. So that frequency, the ripple effect, right? That the frequency grows out and out and out, and then that can soften the energy of those that are in that tight energy. So this is like, it can, like with the tone and the frequency, it can actually soften this tight energy. It can soften, and this one can, like slowly shake that rhythm and that tone, that frequency, for this one to open up and join forces. See? Because the frequency then vibrates the same, and they come together and join, and then that becomes bigger, and then that goes out, and it goes out, and that's the ripple effect. You see? That's the healing tone, right? The frequency. Yeah, and so enjoy. So collective, you've reached that frequency, you've reached that vibration where now you're expected to go out, enjoy that frequency, and then that becomes the ripple right off of your very own vessel. And what will come is we have the Ace of Pentacles, the rewards. So this is wow, I'm getting emotional here. This is the collective being judged and given their rewards for holding that pure frequency. Yep, strength because of their strength. This is the collective strength. Now we can move to calmer waters. Yeah. This is like freedom, like there's calmer waters. This is like getting on that ripple and just floating with it, And we have wish fulfillment. We've got the 10 of Cups. And that's like the 10. This is like the wish fulfillment. This is the flow. This is we're on the 10th ripple, like, But we do have this devil energy in the background still trying to, and then that's coming with the 5 of Cups energy, that regret. So this is somebody in their feelings. This is a Princess of Swords. Somebody's got knowledge of this new beginning of the collective, and they're in devil energy because of it. So their frequency has dropped because they know that the collective cannot be swayed into dark energy, into heavy energy, into low frequency behaviors. Ace of Pentacles, Spirit, come out. This is awesome. Oh, yeah, look, the Wheel of Fortune. So the wheel is turning in the collective's favor. And that is that expanding of the wheel. It's just going like that, right? Like it's just sharing that frequency, Yeah, and there's an Emperor here in reverse. A Magician, the Hangman, so someone's stagnant. The collective, this is not the collective, but we have the collective's in the 10, we're moving into the 10 of Pentacles. Manifesting. But the Emperor here is like looking at this. So perhaps they're going to start, I don't know, they might be shifting their energy. But the Emperor there has just come out in reverse. This is the Eight of Pentacles work. A Prince of Cups. This could be an apology. But under this apology, we have a Five of Swords. Yeah. Somebody's jealous of this magician. And they are stagnant. They are stagnant in the Hangman there. Whilst the collective here is manifesting abundance. See how this magician, see how they got their hand over this object here, whatever that is. It's like, you know, like they're raising, or, you know, like they're just creating, you know, like growing frequencies out of everything. Just being able to, you know, like, you know, and somebody else is jealous about it. The collective can like create out of nothing, right? They can just create with their hands. This Emperor here that's in reverse, who is seeing that work, is wanting to come in with an apology, but this is how they're trying to penetrate the collective's energy, right? Because they're in the Five of Swords. You know, there's jealousy there. So they want to come out of this hangman position and come towards the collective with an apology and like saying they want to work with the collective, but there's a Five of Swords here with this jealousy here. So, and because the Emperor is in low vibration, in reverse, they're jealous of the collective's ability to expand and grow. So just be aware of that energy, not to allow this energy to lower your vibration. Stay high vibrational. We have murky thoughts in reverse. Somebody is turning on their, this is like flipping that energy. That's like, you know, alchemizing negative energy. That's flipping it, taking negative energy and turning it into a positive. What do we call that? You know, I can't think of the word, but you know, like we're alchemizing the negative and turning it into the positive. Or and that's also giving me, you know, like penetrating that dark force, that hard. Oh, we've got illness at the bottom of the deck here, but you know that one. But the collective are able to vibrate higher and actually, you know, open those energies up, expand. And that's why we've got murky thoughts in reverse. What else do you need to know here? This is the gift. This is the gift, and 17, it's a 1 and a 7, added up to an 8, that's eternal gift. An eternal gift, it's never-ending gift of alchemy, of the magician being able to create endless, and somebody else is in grief and sorrow because of this change. It's number 5, it's a 3 and a 2, which is 5, it's a change. Somebody's is grieving over this because they're seeing this change. They want the collective to stay in their low vibration with them, but the collective are impenetrable. They cannot be corrupted into low vibration. Could be, we've got 3, we've got marriage. So this could be an old partnership, this could be a new partnership that somebody's grieving about. Occupation, this is an occupation. Number 7, yeah, somebody's grieving about this partnership of work. This is an occupation. So somebody, and this is to do with the collective's gifts, right, of alchemy, being able to create. So somebody's grieving over a marriage situation. So there's a coupling in a work situation that somebody else is grieving about. What is this, Spirit? What is this occupation? Alchemy, change. It's bringing change to energy, and this is like a high frequency energy. This person here, look at her. This is like a bride. Looks like she's got a wedding dress on with a veil and everything. And it's a number 9 too, so she's like at the end of the track, right? So it's like she's gone through all these processes, or you know, like 1 to 10, like she's at 9, she's at, you know, this is that 9 energy, independent energy, rushing forward on making this change. And this is like married to the cause. So she's got a wedding dress in, she's moving forward, and she's at the end of the line, right? Like the wheel of fortune. She's this is like she's alone in the carriage to make change. It's the last leg to the wheel of fortune, which is the 10. This is 9 to 10. Somebody else is still sitting back here grieving about this change that the collective is bringing forth. This is very, very soon, because this is a long road in reverse. So this is like the end of the road. This is like making it to the finish line. So, yeah. A main male is at number 1. Could be somebody, this is like giving me somebody meeting the collective at the finish line. And it's like the 9 and the 1 makes a 10, right? And like she's in a wedding dress, and she's going forward towards this main male. This energy is meeting her at the finish line for a marriage, a partnership, which concerns an occupation. Somebody's meeting the collective at the number 10, at the finish line. Wow. That is so interesting. Cool. Oh my goodness. And there, look, the occupation is going to bring a lot of money. Hope. And that's a number 9. The 3 and the 6 is a number 9. Number 11, 2, 2, that's a partnership. Followed. Somebody followed somebody. This is the firm foundation, the house, and it's 20, number 20. So this is giving me like the 2. This is like the twins, right? The 2, 1 and 2 is like the twin flame scenario, and you know, like they've both gone on the journey. They're at the both at the number 9 and 9, you know, like, and then they come together and they make the 20, because you know, like the feminine energy has made it to the 10. The masculine energy has made it at number 10. They've met at the finish line because of their faith, you know, with hope here, and they've they've come together and, you know, alchemized the finish line here. They're meeting up at the finish line and creating the 20. So this is 10, 10, because they're both coming together to make each other a 10 energy of the last cycle. And this is firm foundation with the house. It's a 20. Yeah, they're meeting up at the finish line, and there's a number 4. That's firm foundation. That's number 4 is the home, you know, like the firm foundation, the home, the meeting at the finish line. Look, it's so cool. You know, like the 4 is that, you know, like the 4 of Wands is that stability. That's cool. That's cool. Very cool. So, collective, I'm going to leave it there because that's just such a cool ending. We're at the finish line, right? And we're going to meet whoever this partner is, somebody else has been left behind in grief, or a situation has been left behind in grief, and we've got to the finish line. Whoever this other energy is also a 10. So we've got 10 and 10 meeting up to make the 20, and that's going to be that firm foundation. It's going to be like the ultimate alchemy to create abundance. And that's that expansion of energy that is solid, firm, pure, clean energy, God consciousness. So there you go. I'm going to leave it there. Please like, share and subscribe. I think that is such a cool message. This is the collective's message. I'm going to go and eat something now. I'm really, really excited for the collective. I will see you again in the next read. Bye.